Welcome back to the ROKK Rundown. If you're paying attention at all in Washington, D.C., you are hearing a lot about the fact that this year is the 250th anniversary of America. And so I asked Rachel Weiner to join me today, who is Executive Vice President here at ROKK, who's an expert on all things paid and events in Washington, D.C. And I asked her to talk us through about some of what we're hearing as it relates to America's 250 and what it means for brands and folks in Washington, D.C. that want to be part of it. Rachel, thanks for being with me.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Well, it's such a huge year and a huge moment, and I think presents so many different opportunities that brands and our clients can take advantage of, whether that's, simply weaving in key messaging and elevating that, amplifying that from your from your brand voice, but also your people, your executives. And then from a sponsorship perspective, there is a ton out there, whether it's in an official capacity with America 250, which we are connected to and engage with those folks. If there are interests in engaging in those direct sponsorship opportunities. They do come with a price tag, but the brand visibility and then the rooms that you can get into the official A250 event, are there. They're here in DC. They're all across the country. And then, of course, there's opportunities for bigger PR and brand activations with those official events.
Tell me a little bit. So there are a couple of different tiers that you're looking at and seeing. So America 250, A250 is the big enchilada. Yeah. But around that, there are also a lot of other activations and opportunities. Will you talk to me a little bit about those levels?
Absolutely. And that's really, I think where the main opportunity, especially for those trying to reach DC influencers, lies. The DC publishers, almost all of them are doing something for America 250. What they're doing looks a little bit different for everyone. You can have a custom event with Axios or Notice, for example, or you can sponsor something existing, like Punchbowl is looking to do an official America 250 HQ, they call it, similar to their convention style events. That sponsors and brands can interact with. And then also folks like Politico are weaving in the America 250 narrative with their existing and fantastic summits throughout the year, whether it's the Governor Summit, Health Summit, Energy Summit, Tech and AI Summit, leading up to the 4th, and then after the 4th prior to midterms as well.
So this is really running throughout the year. The 4th of July, obviously, is the pinnacle, sort of the centerpiece of the year, but there's a lot leading up to, and even some after the fact, just short of the midterms, which are November.
Exactly. I think, Q2, beginning of Q3, right before and around the 4th will be the sweet spot, like you said. And then, other opportunities throughout the year before, during, after. I wouldn't be surprised if even more opportunities pop up. We even have, some of the national publishers that are still shaping some of their programming, be it larger. Smaller opportunities will come up. And then, of course, there's Trump in the White House announcing more and more big opportunities like the race coming to DC and, who knows what else.
Well, I think the other thing, too, and I'm curious to your take on this, it seems like because so much of this alone, the branding around America 250 is safe branding and messaging for everyone, regardless of what your issue is, regardless of party. Everybody can really rally around this particular moment and this branding opportunity. Is that what you're seeing too? That's why people are taking advantage and seeing this as a value?
Exactly. Yep. It's a huge value, a huge opportunity, and is something that you can pretty easily, one plug and play into, being, most of the people watching this and that we're working with have an American impact. And then, all of the opportunities that are existing versus, starting from scratch and creating something completely new. But also, corresponding to and having a surround sound of the rest of your communications playbook and efforts for the year.
So you and your team are helping clients here at ROKK and other folks who need or want access to America 250 or any of those events, that's how you're supporting this particular program by plugging people in. So folks should be in contact with you directly.
Absolutely. We're talking to the DC and national publishers, frankly, daily, to get updates from them on what the opportunities are, what the efficiencies are, so that we have the opportunities, and then they're even coming into our office to present, first to market options before other people are seeing them too.
That's super exciting. Well, if you need more information about the ROKK Rundown or America 250 or how to be in touch with Rachel, reach out. We'll make sure that happens. Thanks so much, and thanks for being with me.
Thank you.
Did I get it?